Good morning, guys. It is, what is today? Wednesday, the 4th, April 4th. I would look at my Fitbit, but I forgot it. So not happy about that today, that I totally forgot my Fitbit. So tell me when and where do you guys charge your Fitbit? So my Fitbit cord that I charge is very small. It's not long, right? So by the time I put it into the wall plug, it's only like, I don't know, a foot long, if that. So it won't even reach all the way up onto like a table. So I end up charging it like on the lower part of my nightstand. And then because the dogs lay down there, I have to put it under a book so they don't pull it off when they're moving around at night. So I always forget it. You know, this morning I even this morning was saying something, I forgot something, I don't have something. I knew there was something missing, but I thought it was something else, and I'll explain that in a minute. And I just dismissed it, but I completely forgot my Fitbit today. And I feel like I'm naked, like I don't have it. So where do you guys charge your Fitbit when it has to be charged? When do you charge it? I want to wear my Fitbit like 24/7. So when I can't wear it, I do it at night, even though I want to track my sleep. So when and where do you charge yours? I don't ever sit for 2 hours, so I can't charge it while I'm sitting. So I charge it overnight, and then I lose that night's sleep. Like, you know, I don't know what I did, but then I always forget to put it back on. So here I am, Fitbitless today. So I thought that's what it was that I was or I didn't think that's what it was that I was forgetting this morning. What I thought it was is this. So last night we had chicken nuggets and french fries. I had very few french fries and some chicken nuggets. My dinner was like 8 points. And then I had some Cool Whip. But for whatever reason last night, my stomach was really upset. Like, not upset like I was going to throw up, but like almost like I felt really, really full. And I didn't eat that much. So I'm not really sure what that was all about. But I woke up this morning and I had made a wrap with the chicken nuggets and like a pickle and a little bit of cheese and some onion, and it was really good yesterday when I had it with regular chicken. But I woke up this morning and I didn't want that, and there was nothing to go with it. Like, I didn't have anything. I am lacking right now vegetables, like truly 100%. I need some vegetables in my life. So I ended up, like, I grabbed a Quest bar for breakfast. Like I said, I'm just going to eat them until they're gone, and not buy them again. I feel like an addict, except for this time it wasn't me. It wasn't my fault. Norm gave them to me for Easter. He didn't realize that I had given them up. So I don't want to waste them, so I will eat them. I have a hard time of saying I'm going to eat them sparingly, and also because there's not a whole lot of food in the house right now that I can eat. Don't get me wrong, there's food in the house. It's just not food that I can eat. So, or it's not food that, like, we have some crackers and we have like cans of soup and just things that I'm not going to make for myself right now, or I don't want to take to lunch or whatever, or they're not worth the points. So I had the Quest bar this morning for breakfast. I had 1 cup of coffee. I'm working on my 2nd cup of coffee. But I have nothing for lunch. I brought a Fiber One bar with me, but they're 4 points, and that's, for me, that's a lot of points for like a snacky thing. So when you go into your husband's wallet to rob him of his cash, and he's got $2, doesn't that make you mad? Like, why do you only have $2? You're supposed to have cash. So he's like, you can go to the ATM, and I'm like, who goes to an ATM anymore? But I work in a school, and, you know, the school doesn't take debit cards or credit cards, and there's really nowhere for me to go. I don't know if you have teachers in your life, but teachers get a 30 minute lunch break. By the time we drop our kids off at lunch, walk back to our classroom, go to the bathroom, get our lunch out, it really equates to about 20 minutes if we're lucky. 23 minutes. And that's provided we're not stopped on the way, held up coming in from recess because a kid got hurt, called to the office, anything else. So it's really not conducive for me to leave work and go somewhere and get a lunch and come back, or at least not anywhere that's overly healthy. I can get to a Burger King and come back, but Burger King salads, in my opinion, are not that great. Like, I don't know if it's all Burger Kings or just the one on the base that I work in, but their salad is like literally a bowl of iceberg lettuce, a rubbery chicken breast, and that's it. And cheese. They throw cheese on it. So not so great. I can get to a Starbucks in the same amount of time, but number one, that Starbucks is always busy. And there's no drive-through, you have to go in. And it's not it's not a normal Starbucks. It doesn't have the things like the quinoa salads and things like that. It doesn't have the sandwiches and whatnot. It has the bakery part, but it doesn't have like the already made up bowls and things like that. So that does me no good. I can get to an Arby's, but by the time I get back, my lunch is over. So there was a time when we had recess after lunch, and I could take my lunch outside and kind of walk around while I ate it. I know that sounds horrible, but I could. But now our recess before lunch, so I don't have that freedom to do that. So that was a really long-winded way of saying, so I've got about $4, maybe $4.75 in cash. My school offers a salad every day. Now, if it's a garden salad, pass, because a garden salad in my school, just like Burger King, is iceberg lettuce with nothing, like not even chicken, like just nothing. So the other option is I have an assistant who takes her lunch prior to the kids' lunch, and then she eats, and then she goes to lunch with them, because her student that she works with, she has to sit in lunch with him. So I could ask her to go to Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A has a really good like market salad, I think it is, or something like that, where it's just chicken and vegetables. It's like grilled chicken, some vegetables, and a tiny little bit of cheese. And when you put that in the tracker with 0 dressing, which I don't use their dressing, it's 4 points. So I would be willing to spend that 4 points. Or sometimes my school will have like a spicy chicken salad. The problem with that is it's usually breaded. Or they'll have a grilled chicken salad, which is not so bad. But they're so small. I guess because they're made for kids, like there's just not a lot in there. And then earlier in the year, I kept hearing them say things like, we're having a kale salad, a chopped kale salad or something like that. And I was like, oh, I would try that. And then I never did. And then I haven't heard it recently. So I always have to wait for the announcements to hear what's like on the menu. And then after that, I guess I'll decide what I'm going to do. And again, look, I'm looking through my change to see if I have any quarters. And then again, one of the problems is I feel very unprepared. I feel like I should, you know, I'm just out of sorts. So there's a lot psychologically for me going on right now. So number one, the other night and this is going to be kind of a roundabout story, but the other night I had chicken, I started to say raw, just plain chicken, nothing on it, and peppers, onions, mushrooms, a little bit of butter in that when I made it, and then some of the Trader Joe's everything with bagel seasoning. That's all I had. And so and like a half a cup of chopped potato. So theoretically, that was like a couple of points meal, right? And I ate it, and there were 2 servings, and my thought was that the second serving would go to lunch with me. Well, I ate that first serving, I woofed it down, and then went out and got the second serving because it was there, and I was still hungry. Well, I don't think I was still hungry. B, I didn't give myself time to decide whether or not I wanted more. And C, it was greed. It was like, it was there and I wanted it and I was going to eat it, and it tasted good. It was the taste. I wasn't hungry. It was the taste. So I know that I'm still having a problem with sheer volume of food that I'm eating. I may be eating 0-point foods, but I'm eating them sometimes still too much. Not all the time. Like I'm aware of it now, and I'm much more cognizant of it, and I do better. But I still will do things like that. It's the 2 serving thing. So, for example, when we have tacos, I always do like a taco salad. And when I say taco salad, I mean, I literally build a salad out of the taco, including the shell. And I used to do 2 shells. So I had that crunch. And then I would go back and have seconds and have 2 more shells. So with that, what I started to do is I started breaking up just 1 shell and then having a second shell when I had my second serving. So for some reason, it's like a psychological thing. I need to have 2 servings. I think growing up, you were like, I don't know that you were forced to have 2 servings, but it was always like, you want more, you want more, you want more. And it was almost, I don't want to say rude, but it was almost like you had to. So, I don't know. It's like I have to have 2 servings. So I started to use smaller plates and still have 2 servings, but boy, I can pile a plate. And so yesterday I didn't. Yesterday I did not have 2 servings. But then I feel like maybe I didn't have more whipped cream than normal or more Cool Whip than normal. I don't know. I think I was just, I don't know. Maybe full was just finally hitting me yesterday. But, so that's one of my issues is going and having like double food. So psychologically that's playing with my brain. When I have told myself I need to get back to basics, I need to do chicken and broccoli, but I know me, and what that means is I'm going to have 2 servings of chicken and 2 servings of broccoli. And that again is just sheer volume of food. So right now I think my brain, my mind is kind of, you guys fell down. I told you guys I broke this thing even more, and it won't go and sit like it's supposed to. So there you go, you're back up. Sorry. But so I think for me it's psychological. It's a brain thing. It's like I'm feeling deprived, and I'm not. Like I'm not feeling like mentally I know I'm not deprived. I can eat whatever I want, but I'm also the person who if I bring it or order it or put it on my plate, I'm going to eat it, whether I want it or not. So I have stopped bringing extra snacks to work with me because I know that I'm going to eat them. But then because I don't bring them, I convince myself that I'm hungry. And then I'll go in the search of snack. So I don't know. I think for me right now, it's this mental game. And I think that's why I can't get out of the 170s. I think I'm just stuck there for a while. So my mantra this month is A, just do it, and B is back to basics. So I'm going to try both of those things and see what happens. I'm about to go through the gate, so I'm going to turn you guys off for a little bit, and I will check back in with you later and let you know what I do decide for lunch. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, the 4th of April. It is 4:41. As I told you this morning, I forgot my Fitbit, so I had to guess at the date, but then I remembered my birthday is Friday, which is April 6th, so I counted backwards. Look, math, hee. It is 57 degrees out, so they say. However, it is windy as you know what out here, and my car is blowing around. It is 4:40, and as usual, I am stuck in the wonderful traffic. So I go over a bridge to come home every day, and in front of this bridge is another bridge. So I go over the Francis Scott Key Memorial Bridge every single day, okay? But in front of that, coming from where I'm coming from, there is a smaller bridge, and it is called Bear Creek. And the Bear Creek Bridge is a drawbridge. So I feel like the Bear Creek Bridge is under constant construction, and sometimes they will take us down to like 2 lanes on one side of the bridge. But over the last gosh, it's been since December at least that I can remember, the bridge has been on this side down to, actually on both sides, down to 1 lane. And I guess I don't want to seem cold-hearted or whatever, but there really doesn't seem to be anything going on this side. Now, in the morning when I'm coming to work, there is sometimes some construction going on the other side. And, you know, I can see what's happening. Here, it's literally like 1 entire lane is blocked off. And in a couple of minutes, I'm going to get up here and I'm going to come out on the other side, and there won't be anything. There's no trucks. There's nothing on this side. There's just nothing. I'm just not sure why it's blocked off, and it's been blocked off for months, and there's really nothing happening. So I feel like it's just, you know, a way for us to sit in traffic. And, you know, obviously I don't think that's what they want us to do, but it's crazy. So what would normally be 2 lanes over here and another lane over there that's trying to get in, I think a lot of people come up on that exit now that didn't used to, because they're trying to skip the backup. I know there's a way that I can do that from work too, and I forget every day to try it. But anyway, I don't know if you can hear that grinding sound, but that is my brakes. They went up very quickly. They went from fine to, oh my God, I can hear them grinding. So I told Norm, and we're going to get them fixed this weekend. I believe, I hope, I think, I pray, because they are sounding real bad. So today, let me tell you about my day. So this morning I had my coffee for 1 point. I had a Quest bar for 4, that's 5 points. I had, so I did not have lunch today. I told you guys that this morning. So I listened to the announcements, and I swear to you, every day that I plan on buying a salad at my job, they don't have them. Or usually they make an announcement, it's like there's no salads today. Today they just didn't say anything, so no salad. So, and the problem is I can't wait until the kids go down to lunch so I can see if maybe they did have a salad, because my assistant has to leave before lunch so that she can go out and get anything she's getting. So I asked her if she would go to Chick-fil-A for me, and I love her because she did. And I asked for a grilled chicken Cobb salad, which is like 4 points. And I was willing to spend that 4 points. But when she got back, it was crispy. So it's 8 points. So that was 14 points, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points, right? And so then I had, later in the day, I had a hard-boiled egg for 0. I had a cheese stick for 1, a light cheese stick for 1. And then, what else did I have? I didn't have any dressing on the salad. I purposely did not put dressing on the salad because I was already having a crispy salad and really didn't need it because it had plenty of like little tiny pieces of chicken. And then I had as I was leaving today, I had my coworker had sitting on her desk as I walked by the Dove squares, and I had one of those for 2 points. So, for dinner, my intention is chicken with a sweet potato and broccoli, which means I should only have to count the sweet potato. And then when that's all said and done, I already kind of pre-tracked it, I should have 2 points left over for the night that I will have a snack of some type. I will probably have Cool Whip with a little bit of pumpkin pie spice in it for 2 points. And I will be at my 25 points. I plan on not going over, but I don't think I'll have any rollovers today. I've had some rollovers the past couple days, 1 or 2 here and there, but I don't think today there will be a rollover because of that stupid little Dove chocolate for 2 points. 2 points! 2 points for a square, like that big. It's ridiculous. But then again, it reminds me of, you know, my old Lisa would have eaten 10 of those. I'd have eaten the bag. I'd have eaten at least 10, you know? So I had 1, moved on. So a couple weeks ago, I told you I felt like I was getting sick. My head hurt. I felt all in here like there was something going on. My throat kind of hurt a little bit, but nothing ever really happened. Well, now, today, my nose feels like it's kind of dripping down the back of my throat, and my throat is mildly sore. So I'm really, 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 truly 100% not happy with that. Although, I will tell you that I often get a springtime cold. So I'm hoping if I do end up getting sick that that's all it is, and I will move on from that. But so stay tuned. I don't know, but I will say I felt a little coughy today too, like coughing. But anyway, so my plan is I do have a consultation tonight. So that's not till 7. So I should be able to get home, get dinner done, whatever that is, and then have a little bit of time to relax before I have my consultation. What I will tell you is this. So yesterday, I jokingly said to Norm, I think I told you this, I said I needed French fries because we didn't have French fries for the chicken nuggets we were going to have. So, and then, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours later, I sent him a text that said, I'm just going to go back to eating, like, chicken, fish, shrimp, and broccoli, or green beans, or whatever, and I'm not going to eat French fries. And he goes, so now would be a bad time to tell you that I stopped and got your French fries. And I'm like, yes. So, I sent him today, jokingly, a text with a picture of the shopping list I had made to get us from now until Friday, which was not a whole lot of stuff. And I said, if you're so inclined to stop today, here's some things I need. Literally like 2 hours later, I got a text that said, here's all the things I got. So he got everything on my list except one thing, which I had told him that I wanted some taco seasoning because I was going to make like a chicken taco kind of thing, like a pulled chicken taco, because I have the cheese, I have the chicken, and I have the wraps and sour cream. But when he sent it back, he did not say he got the taco seasoning, so you know, whatever. But, you know, so now I'm going home to a much better feeling for tomorrow. I only have 2 more days of work. I have Thursday and Friday. Friday, I am going on a field trip with my class. I need to pack a lunch. So, that'll be interesting. I don't know exactly yet what I'm going to pack. But, you know, I asked him to get me some salad stuff. I also asked him, like, to get kale for my salad. I was going to make a kale salad. But I also asked him to get berries, so I may make a smoothie with just kale and berries, banana, and that's it. So if I do that, I'm actually doing that tonight for a challenge that I'm in, and I actually think it might help with this throat thing too. And then I was considering possibly having one tomorrow for breakfast to I don't know, just again for the antioxidants and the vitamin C and whatnot. I like smoothies. I like my smoothies. They're green and they look disgusting, but they taste great. My problem is I have a hard time, you know, with when literally my smoothie is a cup of kale for $0, a banana, and sometimes half a banana, and a couple of berries. I'm not counting points for that, you know? So I stopped drinking them because I just think that that's wrong. I mean, I understand that it's supposed to, you know, it's because you might eat more than you normally would because it's blended, or that, you know, your body doesn't take as much to break it down. But, you know, honestly, it's half a banana and, you know, a handful of berries. Like, I can't get behind making that points. I just can't. So I stopped eating it. However, I'm now considering making one every now and then or 2 every now and then and not counting the points, just for the nutrition, and seeing if that works. Now, if I add something like hemp seed or chia seeds or something like that to it, I would count the points for that. And I do add chia seeds every now and then. I've even been known to brew some of my Smooth Move tea and make that the water part of the smoothie. So it's just kind of a detox smoothie. But I don't know what I'm going to do tonight because I do have a consultation tonight, and you know, that won't be over till 8:30. So when that's over, I'll be able to kind of, you know, make lunch, depending on what I'm walking into when I get home, because Norm did say that he bought chicken, and normally when he buys chicken, he buys a rotisserie chicken. So if he did that, and all I've got to do is make like brownie, really? Broccoli and maybe a piece of sweet potato, then I may actually go ahead and make my lunch for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm thinking I'm going to do something real simple, like a piece of chicken, sweet potato, or half a sweet potato, and some broccoli for lunch. Or, you know, maybe not even sweet potato, I don't know. But that is my plan for tomorrow, with my Quest bar for breakfast, you know, and then tomorrow night, my intention was the chicken that was more like tacos, but if he didn't get the taco seasoning, then I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but we will see. I will tell you tomorrow what I had. Last night, I did have the chicken nuggets, and I did have the french fries, like I told you earlier. I really do think, and I've really been kind of contemplating this all day, I really do think this is a little bit of a mental game for me right now. I feel like I'm getting very frustrated. I was thinking about me in the past, and I was thinking today, you know, I should go ahead and eat whatever I want today because I was unprepared for the day. But now that Norm is going to the grocery store and I'm more prepared for the week, I will start over tomorrow. And no, that's not what I'm going to do. The very next meal is what I'm going to do. And I didn't do bad today, and I'm not planning on doing bad today. But again, it's that mind game. Tonight, one of the things I want to try to do is, and I heard this, so this is one of those, by way of a friend of a friend kind of thing. So Julie from Living Large on Weight Watchers heard from Fat Dag, who has a podcast, something that was real important. It said, plan what you eat and eat what you plan. So I plan what I eat. I plan, usually on Sunday, I plan the whole week out what I'm going to eat. But I don't always eat what I plan. And at first, I kind of did that thing where I went, oh, this doesn't apply to me because I always eat what I plan. The problem is I have a tendency to eat more than what I plan. So for example, tonight I planned on having a chicken breast with broccoli and maybe a sweet potato. But I will have double. I will have 2 portions. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to eat a half a portion at first. And then if I need to go back and have another portion, then I'll be okay. Or I might just eat 1 portion and let it settle for 20 minutes and then decide if I still want that or if I want something else, or do I want to just call it a day and eat nothing. So, you know, I think, again, thinking of that mind game and knowing myself, I think I'd be better off doing the 1 portion, 1 real portion of chicken, 1 real portion of sweet potato, 1 real portion of broccoli, and then setting a timer for myself and saying, all right, at the end of this 20 minutes, if you're still hungry and really hungry, you can have more. But if I'm not, because what I'm afraid of is that if I tell myself have half a portion and then go back and have the second half portion, so I'm only having 1, my brain is going to go, well, you've only had 1 portion, go ahead and have another. Because now, and then it would be like 3. I go back 3 times, you know? So I'll let you know how that goes. That is my plan. But that resonated with me this morning when I watched Julie. And like I said, it said, plan what you eat and eat what you plan. I always plan what I eat. I don't always eat what I plan. So, I have had a few breakfasts and lunches that have gone by the wayside. I've thrown away, or I've eaten the next day because I plan to eat something else. Or we've gone out to a restaurant, especially the diner, where my diner, when I go to the diner, I can have 0 points because I have a salad with grilled shrimp on top, and I ask them not to put any oil or anything like that on the shrimp. So I can do that at my diner, easy peasy. I eat very little dressing on my salad and I'm happy. Problem is when I go to the diner, I smell French fries and I want French fries and I end up eating French fries. So I don't plan those French fries, but I eat those French fries. Although sometimes I do plan them, but when I don't eat them, I still end up eating them, or plan them, I still end up eating them. So that is my plan for the night. I will let you guys know how I do. I will let you know, the more I'm sitting here, the more I feel like I'm getting sick. So I will let you know tomorrow whether or not I'm actually sick. I really do not want to be sick for my birthday. My birthday is Friday. My field trip is Friday. I just don't want to be sick for all of that. But, you know, life of a teacher. Anyway, I will talk to you guys in my next video. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video, because I don't put them up every day. You can hit the bell and it will tell you when I have put up another one. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button so I'll make more like this. If you have a comment, you want to tell me what kind of videos you want to see. You want to see more food hauls, you want to see more pictures of my food, you want to see more Norm, you want to see I don't know. recipe videos. I don't do a lot of recipe videos because I don't even need to hold my camera. So I have to hold my camera with one hand and try to work with the other, and that's difficult. But I will do them if that's what you guys want. I eat a lot of the same stuff, and I eat a lot of plain stuff, not very exciting. But if you want one, I'll tell you what I eat. And also, if you think this will help somebody, share it. Share the video. You know, go on to your blogs, go onto your Facebook pages, go onto your Connect page, and if you think this is a good channel, share it. And I share your guys' channels all the time. So, and I give you shout outs all the time. So if you have a YouTube channel, by all means, tell me what it is. I want to come and watch it. Weight Watchers with Carrie just told me about her Facebook page. I just found out about it. So tonight I'm going to try to get onto her Facebook page and join that. So I didn't know there was a Facebook page that she had. So tell me what's out there. Tell me what you guys have. In the meantime, you guys have a great night, and I will probably see you tomorrow morning, if not sometime tomorrow during the day. And either way, I will catch you in my next video.